Hello, kindergartners. It's Mrs. Durst, and today we are going to pick the colors of a lot of this landscape that we want to use. We've already done our sky and the swirls, so we are going to look through a big thing of crayons. We're going to go through our crayons and pick out colors that will really help create that landscape we see in the background. So it'll be fun. We'll just kind of go through our crayons. So what I'd love for you to do is pause the video, go get your crayon stash, and we will choose out some colors that will really work pretty for our picture. Okay, so go ahead and pause my video, and then I am actually going to visualize my choosing of colors. And here we go. So here's Mrs. Durst's big stash of crayons and twistables. Twistables are a really neat crayon. I really love them. They have a different consistency, but they still have a wax content in them that works in this project. So if you have some twistables, those would be great too. So when we pick colors for art, we are talking about picking a palette. Palette. Can you say palette? Palette. So every time you do an art piece where you have lots of colors, you kind of pick your palette before you go too far, you know. So here is our little village and all this landscape here that we are going to try to replicate. So what we want to do, and I'm just going to leave that like right there. That works. Okay, so what we want to do is look for these kind of colors. And what I see here, right here, is like the beginning of a tree tops. I see a lot of tree tops. So this must be the little forest. So they are all greens. And I see some soft greens and some dark greens. So I'm going to just go through my crayons and find some greens that I think I'd like to use. That's a little bright. So I'm going to look for, I have an olive color here. I have a green and kind of a little bit of a limey grassy green. So I've got some greens, that's good. I also need some black to kind of give some details on these rooftops, some lines in this little town. So I'm gonna find my black crayon. Ooh, he just tried to get away. He just tried to get away. What is that about? So I will find a black crayon, sure enough, or a twist. Oh, here we go. Mr. Black, we got him. All right, so now let's look at the next kind of area, which is this hillside, is the soft blue. So I'm looking for soft, like a light blue. Ooh, I have this twistable. That's very pretty. I'm going to take him along and this light blue twistable along. And let's see. I also need a this is navy blue here. So we want to find a really dark blue. Midnight blue, I think sometimes it's called. This one is just called blue. But I'm looking for a really nice dark blue. This one will work right here. It's a twistable, and I have a navy blue. And that will look really good in these hillsides as we build this out. Over here, I have some more, on this corner, I have more plant life. It looks like a green treetop or forest. And there's some more hillside. So again, we're building our palette with colors as seen in the original. So I've got all this. I am going to use some orange in some of these little windows. I'm going to add a few more of those. So I'm going to put some orange in my palette. And then I bet you all have seen this. There's this kind of light, very light yellow section of the sky that I want to capture. So I found myself this person. This is yellow, just good old fashioned yellow will be perfect for that. Oh, here's even a brighter one. What is this thing? This is, who is she? Lemon yellow. Yeah, we're going to take lemon yellow along for a ride too. So I have chosen these kind of colors. So go ahead and try to find colors in your crayon box that you think will really mimic this piece of artwork. Okay, at least the line and the shape parts. Okay. And in the next video, we will finish out drawing the structures, the shapes, and the lines in our picture, our big piece of paper, okay? So I wanted to show you these up close. These are the ones I'm gonna work with, okay? All right, I am looking forward to doing this. This will be fun.